Green will be taking on George Arias as part of ShoBox, the new generation, this Friday night from the Turning Stone Casino Resort in Verona, New York, for the big Hall of Fame weekend. Alante, how you doing today?
I'm good. How you?
I'm doing pretty good. So got this big fight, national television, ShoBox Hall of Fame weekend. Got a lot going on this weekend for this big fight. How you doing a few days out?
I'm ready. I'm just ready to get out there and show the world my talent on Showtime.
You had a change of opponent, if I'm not mistaken. You were supposed to fight Elvis Garcia. He's out because of out of the ring circumstances. Now you're fighting George Arias. How did that throw a wrinkle into your training?
No, it didn't really. They're similar opponents. They both, you know what I'm saying, got kind of similar styles. They both are hookers. They both throw a lot of looping punches, so it didn't really change nothing.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, we just trained hard for this fight, so it really didn't matter who's on the other side. But yeah, you said tell you about the training. We've been going pretty good. I've been getting some great sparring, great sparring for this fight. I'm in real great shape. I didn't have to get all the way down to cruiserweight, so didn't have to cut that much weight. So I feel great. Nice and strong.
That's a good segue. You started out as a heavyweight, then you went down to cruiserweight, now back up to heavyweight. What's the thought process about going up and down?
It's cool. This is my normal walk around weight. I normally walk around at like 215, 220. So it was nothing. I just was able to focus on other stuff, and I didn't have to focus on cutting weight. Just focus on boxing and sharpening it up.
Is this weight more preferable to you because, like you said, you don't have to cut the weight?
No, I like fighting at cruiserweight. This was just, a great opportunity to get on Showtime and showcase my talents. I guess they liked it how I finished off Clarkson at this weight, so they wanted to see me at the Bridger weight.
You're managed by John Johnson, who those not in the know, he took a heavyweight to some great heights about 30 years ago. A guy by the name of Buster Douglas. Obviously, he's got a lot of experience. What's it like being, with a manager, and promoter Bobby Hitz, and who's involved, who's been a long time boxing guy as well. What's it like to have a real experienced team in your corner?
Great. They moved me. Also, I got my other promoter, Troy Speakman. But yeah, it feels great. They moving me in the right direction. As you know, I'm sorry. And number 9 in the world right now with the WBC. No, number 9 with the IBF. I believe 15 with the WBC. This fight right here is for the WBC silver, so I feel like they've been moving me in the right direction.
Your last 3 wins, you mentioned the Clarkson win. Before that, second round knockout over undefeated Taylor Durr, and a win over Steve Bouget, who's a real tough fighter from New York. Those are the 3 fights that have really set you up for this opportunity. Talk about, obviously you've stepped up in competition and you've come through with flying colors. Talk about, those last 3 fights.
Yeah, I feel like they just, they keep putting opponents in front of me, and it's been a lot of people who didn't think I was ready, but I've been showing them wrong. So I'm here to keep showing them like I'm here to stay. This is where I'm supposed to be at.
Obviously, ShoBox is one of those platforms that springboards fighters to even greater opportunities. Is that the way you look at this? A win on Friday night, and you will be, one of those guys to be looked at in the heavyweight mix?
Well, not heavyweight. I plan on going back to cruiserweight after this,
okay.
But definitely be looking out for me. You're definitely going to see me on the way to a world title.
So take a break down cruiserweight for a minute. lot of fighters overseas. I mean, like I said, a big win here. You think it puts you in line to fight one of the big guys overseas?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm here. That's the plan. So after this fight, yeah, I'm looking to go chop down some dudes from overseas and keep this thing going on the way to a world title.
Cleveland, Ohio. There's been an influx of talent from Cleveland, Ohio recently with guys like Tiger Johnson, Charles Conwell, Isaiah Steen. What's it about Cleveland now that we're getting to see so many quality fighters such as yourself?
I don't know. I guess it's a tough town here. I guess we are. It's something in the water or something. It got us. We all on that level. We all on the top of the boxing world. Like my guy, he got a page. He got a quote. Ohio runs boxing. I guess we started to make that true.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, after LeBron left and the Browns and now Guardians, I guess they're called now, they haven't had so much success. It seems that they could be brewing a couple boxing champions.
Yes, sir.
What do you
Green?
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we let you go? We see you this Friday night taking on George Arias as part of ShoBox, the New Generation, live from the Turning Stone Resort. Oh, one other question. It's Hall of Fame weekend up there, and I'll imagine a lot of the Hall of Famers may be in attendance. A lot of the big namers will be in attendance. Have you thought about that? And who may be out in the crowd, and maybe putting on a show in front of some of the all-time greats.
Definitely, that's all I've been thinking about is how great I'm going to look in front of all the Hall of Famers.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing?
Just make sure y'all tune in on Friday, and don't keep your eyes peeled. Don't make sure y'all don't blink, don't walk away, because I'm known for knocking people out. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And
for all the fans. Because I'm sure after a big win, they're going to be all hitting you up on the social media. Where they find you?
Alante Bam Bam Green on Instagram, and on Facebook, Alante Green.
There you have it. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. We wish you best of luck. We will check you out Friday night on SHOWTIME, part of ShoBox, the New Generation. Alante Green, best of luck, and we'll talk to you along the way.